Test. Testing 1, 2. An error occurred. Let's go live. You're live. All right. Do you want to set a reminder? Sound check 1, 2, 3. An error occurred. Boot up. You're live. Okay. Right. Want to set a reminder? Sound check 1, 2, 3. Okay. Sound is okay. Save. Turning wheel. I don't know. Jinktei. Copy. Zombicil 2. Enter. Paste. Okay. Excellent connection. Sound is okay. Alright. Turn that off. Okay. I need to get a webcam. Jeez. Jeez. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, welcome back to more Netrunner on Jinktei.net. Today, I'm going to be playing two different decks here. This Jemison deck that I was playing last time, I sort of reworked it. Do I have the old version here? So the idea in the old version was have lots of agendas because you need agendas to sacrifice. So I put in the old standoffs. But I realized standoff isn't actually that good in Jemison. Well, it's not very good with the card sacrifice. Now, it's not that I love the card sacrifice. It's just that it felt like with Jemison, it became more and more about the ability to. My game was becoming too focused on Oberth Protocol. And then getting an Oberth Protocol, and then by the time I got one, I wasn't really able to protect it, and then I lose it. And so the entire game was about get an Oberth Protocol and then do some combo and whatnot. I wasn't really able to like keep the agendas rolling, which really I feel like is Jemison's greatest strength is that they can sacrifice an agenda via some means to slowly increment their agendas. So in the pursuit of getting agendas sacrificed and scored as soon as possible, I actually upped the number of sacrifice in the deck, which is just an operation that sacrifices an agenda, which triggers the Jemison ability, blah 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 blah, which is cool. And there's no more E-Strike, right? That's not in the game, right? Okay, sweet. So, geez, I should put in that card that gives you money every time the runner installs a card. I'll have to think about that for an agenda. Anyway, so I made some modifications. I lowered the number of agendas. So the idea behind this one is I'm going to score hostiles, and then I'm going to use those to advance up to Atlases and SDSs. And then once you get, basically at any point in time, you can basically, like, for example, sacrifice an Atlas to score another Atlas just to get it out of your hand. And then I buffed up the money just a little tiny bit, and let's, hopefully it's really good. I put together two other runner decks here. I put together this Jesminder deck. I have no idea if it's good. It's using Cash Aesops, Hot Pursuit, you know, whatever, Angolo, and then we've got some Palangis to kind of support the Angolo along with Gauss. I saw another guy playing this, and I thought it was really cool. And then we've got DJ Fenris to pull in Liza. And I don't know. I don't really know how strong it is. And then I got this other really cool deck, which was a Rubicon Silhouette deck that uses DDoS and Wari. Wari says the first time you make a successful run on HQ each turn, you may trash this to name Sentry, Code Gate, or Barrier and expose a piece of ice. And if it is the correct type, then you can add that ice to HQ. So the idea is you can DDoS, inside job run HQ, or sneak door run HQ, trigger worry to bounce one of their ice on their remote, and then DDoS is still in effect and you can run the second one. I don't know, it definitely felt like the money wasn't strong enough in that deck, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so should I start with the Jemison? Probably. Let's start with Jemison. I've played one game with this, and it definitely felt a lot more solid than my previous ones, although it was a pretty tough game versus Leela, as you might guess. It might be worth it trying to find space for a Chrysium in here somewhere. I don't really know. Hey, it's XD Fubar. A classic competitive 419 deck. I'll take it. Let's see. I think we do Tithonium, and then we put Afshar on HQ. Although that does mean we're going to get siphoned, and then we're going to lose our SDS. Kind of a tough choice. Or we could, well, he's probably going to do Amakua. So we got to protect our centrals first. This is okay. I guess we're going to go with this. Let's do it. Not the best starting hand, but not the worst one. I mean, if he gets Amakua, then he just runs HQ and, we get siphoned, and that's great. But I don't know. I guess there's not much to be done. Oh, another SDS. That's great. We'll pay 1 to prevent it being revealed. We'll sell this over R&D, and we'll gain a credit. If we pay to res Afshar, we should still get enough. Oh, crowdfunding Amakua. Great. Do we want to give him a counter? Do I want to pay 1 to prevent exposure? Yes. Advance, advance. Score. So if I do draw into an Atlas, I can fast advance it with sacrifice. Oh man, that's an incredible start. So I do have 2 Arc lockdowns to hopefully get rid of crowdfunding. Oh, interesting. Sure, we'll pay 1. Why not? Feels like these hostels aren't going to be very, very good with Afshar. I hope I can get some more ice here. Deuce is wild, run HQ, siphon me to death. Oh, it looks like he draws and gains 3, so he doesn't expose and make a run. Okay. So one of the cool things about Jemison is because Clot is such an important, since it's a fast advanced deck, Clot is super important. And since Clot is super important, you kind of get a freebie for these 419 decks, which is really nice. I think I'm going to throw Ice Wall over HQ and then advance it. Huh. Or we could throw Tithonium. Let's throw Tithonium over the remote. Yes. And then I'm going to throw Ice Wall over HQ. Yeah, let's put the Ice Wall on HQ. So if I install SDS and then I sacrifice this hostile, it's 2 advancements. Classic. Gotta get your crowdfunding and triple Makua counters there. I see. So then he's gonna force me to. Oh my gosh! I got all 3 SDS drone deployments. Interesting. Draw. Oh, this is a terrible move. I really should have thrown the Ice Wall over Archives. There's really no way around this. Afshar is not good for keeping people out of HQ. It's good for taxing them, but taxing isn't really what I want to do right now. I really need... I guess the idea at this point is to just sit back, but... Let's too big to fail. Oh, can't. Oops, that's bad. And we'll throw this on HQ, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, Tithonium is 5 strength. That's great. Welcome to Netrunner, guys, where we just triple run archives and that's fun. That's what we do. To recur crowdfunding. Ash in the remote. I kind of actually feel like just purging right now. Although, sacrifice could be real good. Yeah, let's purge. Dump the ash. I don't know. I mean, it's not like he's going to run archives 3 times right now with his crowdfunding. Okay, Nexus. Yeah, he runs. Yeah. Sacrifice this, and we'll place 2 advancements on that. Not exactly what we want, but probably gonna get wrecked. This is a good deck. I can't play against good decks. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Yeah. Well, I got my Cyber Dex. That's great. What's he doing? Yeah. Alright, so I need a second piece of ice. Can I fast advance off of an Oberth? God, I wish I had that ash now. Install into... Let's see. Draw, hedge fund, install into server 3, pay 1. But he's going to get in, and that's going to be bad. So, I think I should... So he's got Nexus, so he's... How does he have so much money? Oh my god, crowdfunding! Yeah, dude, it's fine. It seems like running 3 archives 3 times is bad, but I promise you it's not. Well, I can't sacrifice the Oberth, and I'm running out of hostiles. So... No. And then he uses Security Nexus. He gets in no problem. I'm going to have to Marcus Batty a Trebuchet. Maybe I'll draw into an Atlas, though. Oh, look! We found the old Ash. Draw. Oh, interesting. I'll put Cyberdex on HQ. And then we'll play... This is a really bad idea, playing Too Big to Fail right now. But whatever. Don't think we're gonna win this one, boys. It's an ice wall. Huh. Sure, so he's gonna do that. He's gonna steal my Atlas. He doesn't... All he needs is Nexus right now. He doesn't need a program at all. I really, really, really need to get rid of some of this, interesting. Okay, alright. So what's the play here? If I, sacrifice the hostile, I'll remove 1 bad pub. I see, so that is not good right now. I think maybe I just hope I draw into Batty. And then throw the Batty on R&D and then pop it before his Nexus triggers. And then trash an installed runner card. Probably the best move. At least I have some money. Yeah. Well, so if we res it, we take a bad pub. He nexuses and then jacks out. Hmm. Hmm. It's probably worth it still. I mean, for bad pub, right? That's not bad. At least we protect our, at least we protect, an Atlas if it's on R&D. Although now he can just get into HQ. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, he's gonna jack out. Okay, sure. Oh, we get the crowdfundings. Nice. Credit, credit. Lock down his crowdfundings. I mean, that's not gonna, that's actually the reason Arc Lockdown is in the deck, but the deck is so good. I mean, his deck is so good, it's not gonna matter. What's he doing? He's running this remote, gaining 10,000 credits for free, and then, well, I guess he's just clicking for 2. And he jacks out. Okay. Preemptive action. What do we take back? We can't take back Cyberdex. So we take back Hedge Fund, Oberth, and Ash, I guess. Credit, credit. We'll preemptive, and we'll take back Oberth, Hedge Fund, and Ash. Uh-oh, Ash is not good now because he has Power Tap. This is the best. I love this. He's got a good deck. He's like, guys, gotta bring out the best deck in the game right now, because we're playing on Monday. Steal an SDS. It's not even gonna matter. That's funny. Better get your Amakuas out. If I could get some more bad pubs, that would be great. If I could draw into an Atlas, I would really appreciate it. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, versus Power Tap, there's really nothing our Ash can do. Angolo, yep. I think I'm too deep in this bad publicity game here. The whole plan is to remove the bad publicity by playing Sacrifice, but I actually have to draw into Atlases in order to do it. So let's install this over server 3. Oh, that's completely useless now that he has Angolo. Nexus is just annihilating us. Oh my gosh. His start was too good, man. Maybe we throw in 1 extra ice. No. 1, 2. Hortum is pretty useless at this point. I guess I need, sure, he siphons. Lose the game. I guess R&D is pretty well locked down at this point. And there's no way I'm gonna res that Ash. That is absolute suicide. But his money is set for the entire game. Because this deck is so good. Install into server 3. No. Throw down a Cyberdex. It's not particularly good. I am crushed for cash. I mean, even now... Yeah, whatever. Even now, like, I guess this is just a situation, right? You have to draw into your Atlas in order to be able to sacrifice it. Or, use Oberth to sacrifice Hostile for 2. You can use Oberth to turn a Hostile into an SDS. Install. Advance. Yeah, I don't know. What's he doing? I'm confused. What is he doing here? There's no... Oh, he has one crowdfunding. Yep, got a purge. Got a triple purge. It's kind of a weird move. But I guess, you know, he's ahead, so it doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3. I'll drop this. I mean, when we finally draw into an Atlas, you know, what's he doing? Running archives? What's he doing? Why is he running archives? Why is he running archives? I'm confused. Power tap security nexus. How do I... Got it. He bypasses. I'm not going to res Ash. He hits my Oberth. That's fine. Guess we'll pay 3 and just let him siphon. I mean, I'm kind of just sitting, waiting. Oh, he can Tycoon through R&D now, though. I'm kind of just sitting, waiting for Atlas so that I can... Okay, sure, yeah, get siphoned. Sure. So I can fast advance Hostile into an Atlas, and then I can sacrifice Atlas into an SDS, which actually will be super good in every way, because I'll be able to kill his Angolo. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. We'll dump Hordem. Oh, there you go. Siphon again. Okay. Sure, whatever. So that's all 3 siphons. He's got his Bugalter now. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. Sure. 2, 3. And he's gonna go get his crowdfunding back. Okay. Yes. No. No. He's gonna do one of these. He's just gonna jack out. Oh, and then he's gonna run and win. Okay. Sure. He's almost guaranteed to win on this one. I have a 1 in 5 of not losing, if I'm doing the math right. Turning wheel counters, XS4. SDS, sacrifice a program. Sacrifice. SDS. Huh. GG, you lose. Man. Oops, I forgot to say that I was streaming. I forgot to say I was streaming. Oh no. Lose the game. So the big problem with that one was I drew all the fast advance tools and I had some agendas, but I wasn't able to protect them. Mostly because, I don't know, I didn't have enough agenda. I didn't have enough ice. I couldn't really lock him out. Like, for the Oberth to work, you have to lock the runner out. And I don't know, I was unable to do that, I suppose. I mean, he did get Nexus down on, like, turn 4. You get 2 crowdfundings early. I guess it's just, I guess if you get 2 crowdfundings, running archives 3 times is now, running archives is now, magnum opus. With a card draw. Ooh, a smoke. Interesting. Afshar, Tithonium. 2 ice. Sure, I'll try it. It's kind of interesting. What am I gonna do? If I can use... I don't know. If if I can score an Atlas kind of slow style. Ooh, Roughneck repair score. Oh, right, that's how I'm supposed to get rid of my bad pub. Let's install over HQ, install over R&D, and gain a credit. This sacrifice isn't good till we get more hostiles. I wonder if I should just go down to 2 sacrifices. Kind of tough. It's tough when you draw your agendas and you don't draw your fast advance tools. Cash spec work. I always wondered if spec work was worth it, and I guess cash is a reasonable example of it being good. I don't want to trigger too big to fail. Oh well. We'll dump Cyberdex. 2 agendas and not enough ice. I have 16 ice in this deck, I think. Let's look. I have 7 plus 4 plus 5, which is 16. I could probably do for 1 more. Okay, Switchblade Clone Chip. Sure. Oh my gosh. Draw. Okay. Ye old Agenda Flood. I guess we're just gonna dump all of our stuff. I mean, he's just gonna run it and trash it, and there's really nothing to do, but can't score an agenda without ice. Maybe it was a mistake to, I don't know. 3 agendas. I have 16 ice, so I have 9 agendas. So I guess this is a notable exception here. Maybe I'll drop Roughneck Repair Squad for another ice, but man, it's like that key long-term econ. Yeah. In case it wasn't obvious, I am agenda flooded. Draw. Install into HQ. And install into a new remote. She has SMC, so I really need this Ash. Cash, okay. So if I get, nope, just gonna trash the Ash. Wait, how did I get a bad pub? Oh, right, I played too big to fail. Not a very good card. I have all this money and nothing to do with it. Maybe I should just throw, like, 1 Biotic in the deck. Draw. Oh, I can't even use this. How many ice can I actually, like, do I have in this deck that I can use in the early game? I have Archer. I can use Trebuchet. That's good. I can use Hordem, Afshar, Ice Wall, and Border Control. Well, they're not particularly good. Okay, so she has full rig, and she's going to run Archives for a bunch of stealth credits. Okay. Sure, we'll purge. So Archer is not useful at all. Net Mercur. Oh man, look at this. I've gone through my whole deck. I've lost every useful tool to bad pub. I mean, I guess I can recur them. That's nice. So we'll install this over server 4. I can't use the Archer. She can very easily... I can't use the Archer really at all. I really need 3 ice types, or like a Chimera, or like a Mother Goddess, or something. I've got nothing, man. We'll preemptive. We'll take back Roughneck, Oberth, and Ash. You know, the too big to fail really isn't that painful. God. Play with all the good players today. Whoops. Oh, shoot. I should have rezzed. Oh, well. Guess we'll find out. Man, every deck you play is it's like, for every single run the runner gets in the early game, they get something really good. They get, you know, they get crowdfundings. Basically, like, you just have to ice up every single server immediately. Priority number 1. Arc Lockdown. Well, this is gonna do me 0 good right now. Draw. Okay. This is I'm going to lose. There is nothing I can do here. I have the sacrifice, but I don't have enough ice to lock the runner out or even bluff. I mean, you know, security nexus, self-modifying code, it doesn't matter. The runner doesn't have anything to fear running my remotes. The only thing I can do is just actually lock them out. Ooh, Black Cat. I love Black Cat. Cool. Do nothing. Do nothing. Do nothing. Lose the game. Man. Am I just getting, like, unlucky? Or... not sure. Thrasnos1 on YouTube. I don't actually know how to... How do I get to my stream? Hold on. No problem. Hey, it's Webster. I was playing with him a few days ago. Yep. We're gonna go over here. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a stream test here. Install another cache. Why doesn't it? That's interesting. Here you go. On YouTube. I don't actually know. There we go. Who's James Foss? Oh, it's James. Hey, man. Wait, why aren't you showing up on my stream thing? Oh, hey, man. Hey, Webster. Just ping if you made it. If that's you, Zachary Cavis. All right, I got something good. I got a hedge fund, and install this into server 4. Wouldn't it be nice if I could like tax the runner as they ran through this server? That would be great. Oh hey, Webster, how you doing, man? Thanks for hopping in. Hey, man, thanks for joining. All right, we've got a Tithonium that does nothing. Oh yeah. I'm very interested to know how much this taxes him. Yeah, we'll res that. No more action. You know, as much as I love Tithonium, I don't feel like it's a very good ice. What do you do? I need like quandaries, but I'm stuck between this paradox of deck design, where in the original Supermodernism design, you ran some really giant ice, and then you ran some really weak ice that were like gear check ice. So you ran a 0 cost, 0 strength, end the run code gate, a 1 cost, 1 strength, end the run barrier, and you just get some really, really simple stuff. And then what happened is if the runner tried to build a rig, usually you could score out faster than they could get one of each type out, which was good. Oh, I got another Oberth. And I have nothing. I can't do anything because I haven't drawn a hostile. Draw. Oh, cool. Should I blow up his caches? Probably not. 1, 2. So we're gonna dump this Arc Lockdown, and I guess we'll dump this Oberth, even though I absolutely need it, because I just simply, this single ice is doing nothing. Oh wait, how many agendas? Wait, what are these odds here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 agendas, all before my hostiles. Although the odds are pretty, I guess, high that I don't draw a hostile first. This is an interesting paradox because earlier we were in a situation. He doesn't need to use Nitmerker. Earlier we were in a situation where we drew all of our hostiles first, which was really good for fast advancing, but now we're in a situation where we draw all of our hostiles last, which is also likely to happen. It's actually more likely to happen given the odds of the agenda loadout. And so I feel like if I could just manage to get one of these atlases scored, I could chain it into a sacrifice or something. So I just need some way to get the ball rolling. Hostile is one way to do this, but it's not one that I can rely on. Oh, he wants me to trigger this. Sorry. Sorry, didn't see. I'm going to res Ash. Yeah, so the problem is we were trying to do a bunch of low strength ice that was end the run, and then we would run really big destroyer ice that would kill all their icebreakers. But with Almakua out now, the old end the run ice are just useless, and that was always true, right? You know, AI breakers aren't new, so. Oh my gosh, I got a hostile. All right, here we go. Is he gonna clone ship? Server 4. Advance. Advance. Let's see if he wants to clone ship a, something or other. Clot. No? Alright. Cool, now he can get into my servers for free, but we can get the ball rolling. I mean, it doesn't matter because he has clone ship, but, you know, maybe something will work here. We could hostile into an Atlas. Turning wheel, yep. Oh, Sapper is a good include. I actually had Sapper in a previous iteration of this deck. Why is he... Oh, he's doing it for Black Cat. Understood. I did have Sapper, and I don't anymore. And Sapper is a really good thought, Webster. Because I've also been looking for something... Wait, he can't clot after the second advancement? Oh, I forgot all about that. Wow, I forgot all about that. Yeah, Sapper would be an amazing include, and then it gives me something to trigger preemptive on. What a great idea. All right, we'll do that after this. Although it still doesn't kind of end the run, but it does protect SDS, so that's cool. All right, so we can play the game now. I get an Atlas with a counter, I think. Oh, he used his other clone chip. Well, what did he use his clone chip on? All right, so we're going to install Atlas. We're not going to trigger the Oberth yet. Sacrifice, forfeit that to double advance that. Oh, it looks like we don't get a counter. But we can use the Atlas to trigger the SDS to destroy his Black Cat. Although I don't know how many more clone chips he has. Oh, there's Clot. And we've burned 2 Cyberdexes at this point. maybe he'll hit a Cyberdex on R&D. Yeah, sure. I remember now. I remember now, Webster. I forgot all about that. I forgot that there was that timing window, so they have to do it before you play your last advancement effect. So he's probably not going to turning wheel. If he hits my last Cyberdex, I'm going to be so happy. Or maybe he'll just hit the... oh, he won't hit the third Atlas, and all he could hit now is an SDS drone deployment. So I guess, Purge? What's he doing? Wants me to trash it? What could it have been that was 1 credits? Yeah, the whole, spec work versus ASOPs kind of thing is kind of interesting. I wonder what his restricted card is then. Film Critic, maybe? Gosh, these ice are useless. So we purge his Clyde. Yeah, that's fine. So we can use Oberth Protocol to score this up. There's the clone chip. Okay. Oh, that's weird that he's installing Clot. Why would he do that? Why would he use his Clot so early? That's really weird. I guess I could throw the Afshar over R&D, although actually I would prefer for him to run R&D at this point. Maybe that's what he... maybe the credit he took away was referring to the bad pub. Oh, because there's a bad pub interaction with Net Mercur. -1 because of Net Mercur Bad pub interaction. Oh, what is that? Trickster Taka, huh? I haven't activated my Windows. Oh, I see. He's concerned about Arc Lockdown. Well, that's really weird because... Yeah. He's going away. Okay. I don't know where he's going. So it's really weird that he's bringing back the Clot, but I guess that's all 3 clone chips. Now, what's really interesting here is I can actually fast advance SDS drone deployment at this point now. So I res the Oberth, sacrifice the Project Atlas, which lets me score SDS. What's he? I don't understand what he's saying. I can fast advance this SDS and trash one of his breakers. I guess I'll trash Black Cat. Right. So he's doing the -1 because of bad pub interaction. Got it. See, he's running for free. It's even without the bad pub. That's great. Maybe I'll do... Huh. I really cannot afford to have him run HQ at this point. I'm just going to purge and dump Titanium. So, we have this Oberth here that he hasn't run. I don't know why. That's kind of interesting. Trickster Taka adds... I don't even know how this card works. When your turn begins or you steal an agenda, place 1 on this resource. Spending host program credits on programs during runs. When your turn ends, if there are 3 or more, you must trash this. So he's like a... Hey, Ethan's texting me. Hey, man. Oh, man, people are texting me. I'm so famous. Draw, click, click. Okay. Oh, hey, Roughneck Repair Squad. That's awesome. Okay, so this is probably going to lose us the game because he's probably just going to run HQ. Maybe that's to protect the... Oh, okay, this is... I don't have a biotic. I was thinking about... I'm thinking maybe I really ought to just put a biotic in here in the odd cases that I just draw atlases and I don't draw hostiles, and then I can use the atlases to sacrifice to score SDSs, SDS drone deployments. Okay, so if I use the I'm going to say thinking here. If I use the SDS to trash something, I should trash Black Cat because it protects the border control and it protects the Tithonium. But it makes HQ vulnerable, and then he's going to run HQ and he's going to steal all my other agendas, and I'm going to lose the game. But if I trash Refractor, then he can get in here and he can trash the Oberth. Which, maybe that's not the end of the world. Alright, install into server 4. I mean, he's probably got another Refractor, right? I don't know. Forfeit this. Place counters on there. Advance. Score. And it would be just amazing if I could, Oh, well. Trash the Refractor. And then I'm going to install... I'm going to open up R&D, and then I'm going to install Aftershower over server 4. All right. I could actually... Oh, Kushuk, yeah. Well, there's only one more SDS in the deck. Go for the Black Cat and install the Atlas. Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, when I was originally planning it, I didn't think that I would have an extra click. But if I knew when I was planning that I had an extra click, I certainly would have. It would have been better to just install the Atlas in the remote, right? So he gets a hostile, yeah, which is basically all that's left. There's one hostile and there's one SDS left in R&D. So, I mean, Kushuk is good, but oh, that shuffles R&D, so he could play it again. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's stupidly good. If I do manage to draw my other SDS, I really am short on credits. So he's just gonna run. He's basically running for free. Oh. I mean, he gets a shuffle. He gets a single access, sure. Although I mean, I don't know. It kind of feels like the odds are in my favor here. Maybe. He's gonna turning wheel. 2 in 23. Gotta believe in the heart of the cards. Although I need to survive for 3 more turns. Because I'm 1 credit short. Also, he can trash the Oberth. Maybe I should try to go for 4 turns. Oh. Interesting. Well, sacrifice isn't useful. Uh... Although it will theoretically be later. So you can always do this trick where I score my Atlas by sacrificing my SDS drone deployment, and then I get like an 8 counter Atlas, but I don't think I'm going to be able to turn that into victory, unfortunately. So the options are open up R&D to more Kashuks. Actually, here's what we do. Install into server 4, gain a credit, install over R&D. He's clearly worried that he's not going to be able to get into he knows he's not going to be able to get into HQ. So we're going to res Afshar here. Make the runner lose 2 and end the run. And then he's going to run R&D. Oh, Roughneck does not get me enough credits to get past the Trebuchet. I think that was the right move, though. Protecting the Oberth. Oh, he's just farming Turning Wheel credits. Okay, sure. Turning Wheel is so good. It's so funny how the Turning Wheel is like, the hostile, which removed 1. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. It's the right move to protect this, Oberth. Although, admittedly, this Trebuchet is completely useless. Oh, I was talking about Turning Wheel. So it's, like, funny that Turning Wheel is, like, this, like, really cool idea for, you know, like, multi-access. You know, it's kind of like this universal multi-access resource. And that's awesome. And the way I see it used more than anything is people just run, jack out, run, jack out, run, jack out, run, jack out. Oh. I see, and then he's removing credits every single time. And that's just like stupid, right? It's like, is that what you think? Is that what the designers wanted when they designed the Turning Wheel? Is they're like, ah, yes, people are going to be running empty servers for value with crowdfunding and Turning Wheel. That's the new life meta. Oh, there goes my Marcus Batty. Alright. So we res, gain 6, and remove a bad pub. So that was a good move, but unfortunately, this Trebuchet, we still can't res. And even when we can, it's utterly useless. Why wouldn't he just run R&D rather than HQ to farm the turning wheel? I guess the question is how much money does it... Ooh. Can Afshar force me to lose uh, net Mercur credits? Man. Okay. Any thoughts, Webster? Can Afshar force him to lose his money on net Mercur? I'm going to go with no. I'm going to... Okay, if I had to guess, I would say that any credits that are in your credit pool are subject to being lost to Afshar. And since the net Mercur is not in your credit pool, it is safe. Webster seems to agree with me. No action. How many stealth credits does it force him? No more action. Alright, so he's just going to run and click out. So, I've pseudo got him locked out unless he has some kind of trick, which, the way he's behaving at this point in time, I think he does not have a trick. So, oh, that's nice. I say what we do is we hedge, we dump this Trebuchet and install Whoredom over R&D. And then we gain a credit, and then we fast advance these two Atlases. And at this point, basically call him being locked out. Res. Ugh, I can't click it. Is the sound okay? Is the game sound too loud? I hope not. It sounds really loud on my perspective, but I have the stream massively cutting it down. And last time I streamed, it sounded okay. So who knows? All right. So we went for the long game. We protected the Oberth so that we could fast advance. What's he doing? He's just getting net Mercur creds. No more action. Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst about putting Cyberdexes in your deck. All right. So we install into server 4. Okay. Advance. Advance. Score. Okay, great. Thanks, James. Hey, oh, Ethan was texting me earlier. What has he got to say? Oh, that's a nice little... Oh, okay, great. Thanks, guys. Star Wars Legion maps. Oh, man, that looks awesome. Want to bring that over to my house and play? Sounds good. Pretty sure I'm cooked, but maybe there's something in my deck I forgot about. GG. Sure if the lockout was going to work. I did it. I locked him out somehow. Huh. I was kind of surprised you used your last on a clot. Yeah. The thing about the Black Cat was I actually had 2 other agendas in hand. And so it would have been good to hit black, but then you certainly would have run HQ and won the game. There were only 2 hostiles and SDS in R&D. The clot was good. It's kind of a funny. That's kind of a funny situation. I actually, man, that start was. Yeah, that makes sense. The actual goal of this deck is to sacrifice SDS to score SDS. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Yeah, you think the whole sacrificing SDS to score SDS would be good. But, I got my draws in all backwards order, though. SDS, Atlas, then hostile, then my hostiles way late. Yeah, I was really flooded. Kind of early, actually. So there weren't many in R&D. Even at that last Kushuk. Yeah, yeah, that's why I hit the old refrag. Even though Black Cat was protecting the Oberth. Sacrifice is turning into a bootleg 24/7? What? What do you mean? No, 24/7 is oh, wait, no, I understand what you're saying now. I mean, I understand the comparison. So people are basically multi-triggering their agendas. Oh my gosh, the days of 24/7 news cycle was the most degenerate. I just it blows my mind how they allowed that to exist for so long without just straight up banning it. Like they should have done that. They were like, "You know what, guys? Um I know that people are using 24/7 to see scorched people, and that's cool, but we're going to print boom. It's probably not going to become degenerate. I think that's not going to become the meta. Boom! Every single deck at Worlds was like, sacrifice my whole deck to trigger this janky combo for 9,000 meat damage. The only deck that was winning was this one deck that basically included this one super terrible awful card that prevented you from dying called Heartbeat, and he managed to do really well just because everyone was all in on stupid kill strategies. Sacrifice breaking news with 24/7 news cycle. I just it gets me all excited. But yeah. Sacrificing SDS to score SDS is a little bit like that 24/7 thing. It is kind of that's a really funny comparison because it is true. I feel like it's I don't know. Maybe people will figure out a way to abuse this combo, but it feels way more balanced at this point in time. Mostly because you don't power shut down your deck. Those are the worst days. Thanks for playing, Zarba. I should have said thanks for playing, Drat. All right. That was good. Let's go swap over to some runner games. Now that we've gotten one win. Oh, it was both runner games. I mean, both corp games were just brutal too. And I'm gonna hit the cannon. I'm gonna use some runner games. Okay, be right back. All right, I'm back. Hmm. Oh. It's certainly more balanced than having 24/7 to trigger SDS off of hostiles. That's absolutely true. That was stupid. That was awful. Good point. You're just inspiring my rage. You're reminding me how ragey I am. Okay, well that was cool. Man, I can't believe every runner deck I've played against. I'm playing like a rig shooter deck where I try to like blow up their programs and lock them out, and it just doesn't work. Like runners can't be locked out. It's so funny. Maybe I can. I can be locked out because I'm not very good, I guess. Um. Okay. So interesting thing that I didn't realize, Webster, was that people. I probably should pay more attention to stating the question mentioned in chat for the people who are reading the archives, because there are a few people who are doing that, and that's awesome. Okay, so two decks here. I guess maybe I'll try them each one time. It felt like my Zomba Silhouette deck just wasn't very good. Money-wise, it just really needs some money, and I don't know how to get it. Maybe I'll throw in just like two Armitage Code Bustings. I don't know. We'll try that. Uh, okay. So I got two decks here. Hey, Zarba's playing a deck. He's playing Blue Sun versus Leela. Everybody's playing Criminal right now. It's crazy. I mean, I guess I've seen a lot. I haven't really played against any Anarch decks, but I'm playing Anarch right now. Okay, so we've got the Silhouette deck here with Zamba and Rubicon, but what's cool is it's running Wari, which I thought was fun, with DDoS, and then I got a Jesminder deck. So I guess let's try the Silhouette deck first. Runner, streaming. We'll tell everyone we're streaming. I am not going to make players' hidden information visible to spectators. Runner, standard, let's go. Zombasil number 2. Is it not spicy? Is that what you said? It's not spicy? Oh no. He's taking your spot. Uh, Wu is on the rise. Do you mean Cabanisa Wu is on the rise? The Shaper runner that like can get programs out? Oh my gosh. I played against that deck and it was terrible. Ugh. Ugh. Au revoir, Cabanisa Wu. Hmm. Okay, hey, while I'm here, I should go implement your suggestion and put Sapper in the deck. What a great idea! Oh man, Sapper is such a good card. Drop an Archer, put in a Sapper. Actually, I'm going to put in two Sappers. And I'll drop too big to fail. Oh, I hope that doesn't hurt me. Maybe we'll try that. Yeah, so you mentioned putting Sapper in. Oh, I should try to find room for a Biotic too. You mentioned putting Sapper in the Jemison deck. And that's really interesting because that actually fulfills two things that I needed. I needed some way to punish the runner for running, you know, R&D HQ a bunch. And since I don't have hard-hitting news or I don't have, anything like that, it's just the runner can just run really low on credits and go all in, and there's no way I can really punish them. So I was trying to find room to fit in like snares or something I can hold in hand to protect my hand, but um, Sapper meets that condition really nicely. Also, it protects my SDS drone deployments if I manage to install it, which is also nice. So that's great. That means kind of two points. Man, I hope there's no more Cabanisa. Oh man, I hate playing against au revoir decks more than anything. And it's really funny because um I can't even like when I just see that they can run jack out for 3, 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 so they can basically click for 12 over the course of their turn. Like that's the moment I don't even think about it anymore. I just say that's overpowered. Have a nice day. There's nothing I can do about it. And there's like this whole like, well, technically 3 memories being used and technically you can lock them out. But what ended up happening was I am aware that they can't jack out if there is ice that ends the run. Okay, fine. Um, but if they can break that ice, let's say I install an ice wall and then they install a corroder with their extra free memory, they run, they spend a credit, and then they jack out. They're still clicking for 2, which is good. Um, and then, uh, terrible. I mean it's terrible to play against. Not that it's not good. I don't know if it's good, but I absolutely just despise playing against it. And then what happened is, then they install Ancusa, and then they bounce all of your ice until there's no ice anywhere. And then when there's no ice anywhere, there's an empty server, and they can run jack out, run jack out, run jack out, run jack out, and click for 12 every turn. And I am aware Ancusa is expensive, but whatever. The game didn't. I mean, I was infuriated when I played against it, but I mean, it definitely had some weaknesses. Like, I think I had, like, I don't know, some kind of remote that was mediocre expensive. Yeah. Yeah, they uncues your ice wall, and then they just get all the money back. And then now you're punished for playing the game. You're like, should I install this ice? And they're like, well, if you do, it's going to hurt you and help me. And if you don't, it's going to help me. And like, I understand putting your opponent into a difficult choice is an important part of the game. But that's a little over the top for me. Man, I played against XD Fubar and he annihilated me with 419. He's got to get his masterful 419 deck. That deck is really good. Um, I am particularly interested to discover if pad tap is going to get banned eventually, because of how meaningless it makes traces. It was funny that I'm sorry. I don't mean pad tap. I mean power tap. Power tap, for those who don't know, says whenever a trace is initiated, gain 1 credit. So, in one perspective, it's the same as a link, except for it actually gains you the money. So if the trace simply said end the run, you could run, hit the trace, jack out, gain 3, or whatever. Um, and it was funny how power tap wasn't really a problem until uh, there was the Security Nexus Citadel combo, um, which allows you to effectively initiate a trace on the runner's turn for 3 credits, which then, if it fails, it simply ends the run and gives you a tag. And then you, at the end of your turn, there's this passive ability. If you're tagged when your turn ends, force the corp to trace 1. If unsuccessful, the runner removes 1 tag. And then you basically trigger 2 traces on your turn with a single credit or I'm sorry, with a single action. Hey, who's Go Fish Master? I've never seen this person in my life. But he's excited, and I like that. How goes it? I'm excited. How goes it? This hand is terrible, and he's playing SSO Industries, which is awesome. SSO Industries is really cool. If you can't stop them from getting their cool effect, then they're really, really good. So what they say is, when your turn ends... Oh yeah, I gotta say good luck. Um, when your turn ends, you may choose a piece of ice with no advancement tokens. If you do, place 1 advancement on that Ice for each agenda point on all installed face-up agendas. Pretty cool. Oaktown. So he gets to put... Ooh, very nice. He gets to... that's not what I want. He gets to put 2 free advancements on this, which is awesome. Oh, man. Do you remember when criminals included power taps in decks when CTM was really big? No Nexus or Citadel, just taps for value against their ice inability. I absolutely did that. And I don't feel bad because CTM is insanely good. Okay. Oh my god! Okay. We've got a Wari combo. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This card is good. I didn't realize it would be this good this fast. Okay. Sure Gamble, install Wari, run HQ. Okay. Oh, it's good! Alright, so we're going to successful run. We're going to trigger Silhouette. Look at this. It's an asteroid belt. Then we're going to use Wari. We're going to call Barrier. And then we're going to, which bounces it because we guessed correctly. And then we run server 1. Oh my god. I did it. Then I stole the agenda. Oh my god, that was amazing. I didn't think that would be that good, but it totally was. I'm chuffed to bits. I had no idea it would be that good. Yeah, some guy used it on me the other day. Wari, that's amazing. Wow. So there you go. There's the use case for Wari right there. I'm pretty sure that was like their actual intended design for that card, is they wanted you to like use it with Silhouette in that same way. How many cards does the Class Act draw you? Oh, excellent. Alright. Get a bunch of cards. Oh man, we've got Symmetrical Visage and security testing. Oh man, this is legend. Alright, I was worried we wouldn't have any money, but we're just squeaking by right now. So that's excellent. And this guy is really nice. I always love playing against nice people. That's great. It's my favorite part about Netrunner is a lot of people are really nice. So I guess next turn we do Symmetrical Visage. Oh man, I have 2 falsified credentials and Awamakua. So I guess we install Visage, install security testing, install Awamakua, and then draw a card. And which triggers Class Act. We get to look at 2 different cards and then pick one, put the other one on the bottom of the deck, and then it also triggers Symmetrical Visage. So now our click to draw is really good. And he blocks off Archives, which is a great move. And now we're just waiting for him to install a card into a remote server so we can play double falsified. Which totally doesn't work on agendas, by the way. Which is kind of lame. But we got our Abagnale, so if we can just manage to get a little bit of money. Oh, man. Sure. Draw. Let's put the falsified on the bottom of the deck. Install, store 3. I'm really worried that that's actually not an asteroid belt, but I guess we can just try. Looks like it probably is the asteroid belt. All right, this Class Act Symmetrical Visage thing is pretty good. I mean, Silhouette being at 40 cards is really opens up combos a lot faster. You cannot expose face-up cards, right? Just to clarify, you cannot expose face-up cards, right? That's the thing. Dedication, nice. Alright, well, he can have that. Although I do have Film Critic in hand, which could be really, really mean. But, I need... Let's put that on archives, I guess. Oh, nice. Draw into Sure Gamble. And... So we've got 2 breakers. Store 3. And I guess we'll go ahead and throw down Buchgalter. What kind of ice does he have, right? Is he going to hit me with like some kind of crazy bonkers thing that's going to annihilate me? I probably should get the Makua up and rolling. Or at least threaten his money. Let's go ahead and just throw down Buchgalter. And I'm gonna... I really ought to just straight up run HQ. Was he gonna score a hostile? No. Interesting. Oh, hey, but... Wait, what did he advance? Oh, he advanced the City Works, I see. Security testing on HQ. Let's falsified. I'm going to call asset on that. What is it? A Mumbad Construction Co. Great, so we gained a bunch of money. We need to draw. Hey, it's our corroder! Well, that's too bad. So we've got all of our breakers. Let's go ahead and call asset again. Boom. And then store 3. Okay, so if he does not score this on the next turn, then we can corroder, Abagnale, Film Critic, run server 2, and steal his thing. I feel like what I really ought to be doing... Yeah. It's, action, but after playing against it a lot, I feel like it might be a tiny bit too strong. I honestly, like, Amaku is such an interesting card because it really is like this quintessential AI breaker. It has strength, it has versatility, it has efficiency, it rewards running. These are all really good things. And confidence. What is dear? What's that phrase? Confidence. What about confidence? Confidence. Something. No. Oh my gosh, it's the Darkest Dungeon thing. Oh my gosh, how do I not remember my Darkest Dungeon quotes? Confidence surges. The enemy crumbles. Oh my gosh. I've like played hundreds of hours of Darkest Dungeon, and then there's the confidence phrase. Confidence. Remind yourself that overconfidence. There we go. We gotta find it.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
There we go. I can't believe I couldn't remember that. That's so terrible. There you go. He's probably not gonna get it because he's not a Darkest Dungeon guy. All right, so he probably doesn't expect me. Okay. So question, do you know if Film Critic avoids the effect of City Works project? Does anyone know? Am I not going to have enough money? A 6, 7, that will leave me with 9. Okay. I have 3 cards. Let's put this over HQ. 1, 2, 3. Run. Server 2. It's the exact 3 cards I need. Okay, great. Uh, oh man, 3 cards. That's excellent. All right, so we match and break. Man, now I need like a blueberry diesel or something like that. See, that's the best thing about playing a 40 card deck. A 42 card deck, you know? You always have the cards you need. That's the best part. Oh, I got him. Oh no, I got him. It's I must be the slow and insidious killer in this instance. Yes. It's all about that 40 card deck size. 40, 42, 44 cards. I have some to remove. uh, the Corp can't actually punitive counterstrike if you put the City Works. Oh, I see. Because punitive. Yeah, I understand what he means. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put security testing on HQ. I'm going to take all credits, run HQ. And then we're going to security testing. We're going to expose whatever's in the remote. It's an NGO front. Let's add Deuces Wild to the bottom of the deck. Pull out our Zamba. And we should run this Mumbad Construction Co. An asteroid belt. How much do I care? It costs him a lot of money to save that Mumbad. And he's going to be looking at fast advancing. I need another expose effect, but I dropped my Deuces Wild. Huh. I don't know. What's he gonna do with that? Win the game? Probably. Is it worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I'm not gonna do it. I'll use the turtle to get rid of it later. Unless he cyberdexes me. Oh, right! I forgot. The turtle gets counters when you make runs. I keep thinking it only gets counters when you expose things. That would be way too balanced, you know? That's great. So I'll just run HQ a second time, and then I'll run his Mumbad. Or I'll force him to spend all of his money. Mumbad Construction Co. is a really cool card, I think. You know, I don't really like the existence of Film Critic that much. I don't really like cards that just counter cards. It's an excuse for designing overpowered cards. And they're like, well, clearly this card's overpowered, so everyone has to include this other card in order to deal with it. Film Critic roasted him. What a nice guy. He's not going to leave even though he feels like he's going to lose. That's a true sport. What a good sport. Film Critic, though. Don't like Film Critic as a card. I I mostly have it in here for Obakata and the Future Perfect. But I definitely feel like cards like Film Critic, if they need to exist, then your game has another problem. What is Under the Bus? Let's look at Under the Bus. Play only if the runner accessed at least one card during his or her last turn, trash one connection, and take one bad publicity. Oh, I see. Supposedly that is the counter to Film Critic. Okay, so Under the Bus might be a reasonable counter to Film Critic. Hilariously, um, wait. Okay, so when I use Film Critic, do I still have access to the card? If I use Film Critic, does Under the Bus still work? Interesting. Let's put this in HQ. Draw. Hey, there's a Deuces Wild. Yeah. Let's put Katie Jones on the bottom. Install Zamba. Run HQ. Oh, nice. I feel like for a lot of the cards that ruin certain decks, there are cards that help deal with it. Another one is that one where the guy is smashing the computer with the baseball bat. I don't remember what it's called. Okay, what is this? Okay. Well, that's not nice. Do I want to break this? I guess? When the runner encounters Oduduwa, place one advancement token on it. You may place X advancement tokens on another piece of ice. X is the number of advancement tokens on this. Well, that's a good card. Whatever. Man, 5 credits to get in. That's a lot. Sure, whatever. I'll get 3 back. Oh, it has 2 and the runs. I need another one. I should put an emergency shutdown in this deck. Let's security test, and then we'll expose. I don't know what's he got on R&D. An ice wall. And sure, we'll play Deuces Wild. We're going to draw 2 cards. And then we're going to expose 1 ice and make a run. Let's expose the ice on Archives, which is a Whoredom, and then we'll run Server 3. And now we can break the asteroid belt with Awmakua. What was on R&D? It was a Whoredom? Well, that's going to be a problem. I should probably stop security testing HQ then. Although, yeah, absolutely. That's exactly how I feel. It's really lame. Like, in some cases, it feels not as bad. Especially when the card has a few uses. But like Film Critic, the only reason I have it in here is for a few specific cards. I feel like it hurts other strategies that shouldn't be hurt, like yours. Well, R&D has Ice Wall, Archives has Whoredom. Oh, I got it. Good to know. Successful run, we'll pay 3 to trash. I have been having a really hard time playing Corp, and I feel like Arc Lockdown is, or actually rather, Cyberdex Virus Suite is mandatory right now because of Awmakua. And I don't really like having to include it in my deck. Kind of lame. So that was an Ice Wall on R&D. Got it. Okay, so the idea behind the strategy behind this deck was actually to utilize Rubicon Switch. There it is. Let's yeah, but then when you finally get there with all your 2-stir ice, 3 strength ice, 2-stir ice that cost you like 12 credits to block 4 servers, they do a double falsified get your agenda and force you to purge. And it's like, it's so terrible, you know? Like, you basically lock out the Awmakua, and then somehow they get over the hump, and then they get into your servers, and they start running rampant, and siphon you and steal your agendas, and then you gotta purge, and then you gotta click up, and then, ugh, it's terrible. It's terrible. So I need more money. It's those 419 decks that get you every time. It's 419, man. Hey, I found DDoS. That's nice. Did I already store 3 on this? I did. Okay, great. So I'm just gonna sit back a little bit, and I'm gonna money up so I can use my Rubicon. And then I'm gonna put security testing on Archives, throw down Rubicon, and then abuse it. It feels like my money is absolutely not strong enough to abuse this card, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny how a card doesn't seem super good at first. But then when somebody figures out the combo, it gets way too good. funny. I need emergency shutdowns. So here's the thing about Rubicon is you can basically use it to shut down any ice, but it only works when you have more money, and it only works if the ice isn't already rezzed, because you can only use it on the turn that the ice is rezzed. And I just do not have the money to support that right now. And I got all 3 sure gambles and all 3 falsified so early, too. It was such a good draw. Oh, I have a diversion of funds. Ugh. I don't want to play that right now. I need emergency shutdown so bad. And I don't have any. Oh, but I've got the sneaky quest completed. Oh man. That's going to be so sick. Okay. So right now the plan is sit back and be sneaky. Then we'll install the DDoS when he tries to push an agenda, and we'll wait till we get the quest completed in hand, and then we'll pop the DDoS. Oh, never mind. Guess we gotta run right now. And then he ends turn. Okay, well, I'm not gonna be able to stop him from scoring that. Draw. Put the film critic on the bottom. Store 3. Install the turning wheel and gain a credit. Okay, so you said that, Webster, you said that Whoredom was on Archives. And that's the one I want to abuse, but that means I have to install Sneak Door Beta. I need more money. How do I get more money? Wait, how did I get an Oaktown? Oh, right. I stole an Oaktown early game. I forgot all about that. I thought that was the City Works project this whole time. IPO. Good work. Okay, so advanced stuff. Let's put this on HQ. Draw. Oh, man. All right, we've got the quest completed. Oh, man. Oh, man, we're ready to go. All right, so we're going to put that on the bottom. And then we're going to trigger the film critic. Actually, we don't need to do that. No. We do need to do that. SDB. What is S? You have enough pressure with turtle and security testing. You don't need SDB. What is SDB? Sneak door beta. No. Sneak door beta. I know. I know. The sneak door beta is kind of a nombo, but it's just so good with silhouette. You know? Yeah. Yeah, you're Oh, I understand what you're saying. You mean this turn. Well, I don't have enough. I ruined it. I ruined the combo. Oh, no. No, okay, so I can trash Abagnale. I can trash Abagnale to do this. Unless he scores it. 1, 2, 3, and then he moves the advancement, which would be a good move. Man, that's amazing. Okay. He has no reason to not score this right now. Yeah, so I'm just going to sit back and money up. Because I can run Archives. And then when I run HQ, I can pop Abagnale to get through HQ, which is good. So let's put... Okay, so sneak door isn't going to do me any good here. I'm sorry, security testing isn't going to do me any good here. Let's draw. Cool. We got Armitage. Um, install. Take two. I mean, I probably no, that was good. I mean, we kind of made him pay for not scoring his agendas earlier, so now he's a little bit scared not to score his agendas. So I think we just take from Katie at this point, and then we just threaten the victory right now, which is the sneaky look up got quest completed. I feel so masterful. Wow, he's got the mass commercialization. Good to go. Okay, 2 mass commercializations. So you think I should just sneak door? I don't know. Let's put this on server 3. Let's... Well, I guess the old Rubicon switch isn't going to do me any good at this point. I don't really particularly want this class act. 1, 2, and we'll store on Katie. And we'll dump Makua. I guess we could dump the Zamba instead. Oh, I have to run and trash that Mumbad Construction Co. or he's gonna get an agenda off of it. I forgot. Okay. So he ices. Then he ices. Good. No free advancements. Maybe I'll install the Rubicon. And then I'll run server 3 and punish him for resing it, maybe. Although I don't have a stronger economy right now, so... Install Rubicon, run server 3, and ice wall. Sorry, what is it? Strength 2? Okay. Sure. And then we'll go through this asteroid belt. And then he can use its ability if he wants, which is a pretty good move. But I guess he won't. And I'm just going to take 2, and I'm going to store 3. Interesting. It feels like Zamba is not very good right now. It feels like Zamba is just not very good without GPI net tap, which I'm okay with because GPI net tap is a ridiculous card. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it costs me 4 to sneak door. Oh. All right, 5 ice remote. I'm never getting in there. It feels like this Armitage is okay. Maybe sneak door really isn't the card I need. And we advance position 3 ice. I'll put this on archives. Draw. Another DDoS. Guess we'll put sneak door on the bottom of the stack. And then we're going to store 3, and we're going to click. And we're going to click. All right. So, if he pushes an agenda, we DDoS and run and have a nice time. If he doesn't, I'll throw down sneak door, and I'll start sneak dooring his HQ and getting turning wheel counters. Up, okay. He's pushing an agenda. And he's advancing some stuff. I like it. The old DDoS quest completed combo. Alright. So we'll put this on archives. I'm gonna pop DDoS. I'm gonna run archives. Oh no. He's like, oh no, are you gonna apocalypse me? Uh. DDoS blocks the res. I get money. That's great. Let's run R&D. Same deal. What if I hit like a snare and I lose the quest completed? That would be hilarious. Okay, so this is a code gate. I'm gonna run HQ. I'm actually gonna bypass. I think its effect doesn't trigger when I bypass. But don't worry. Because I'm gonna win. What if I steal an agenda right now? That would be the worst. I'll put it on Film Critic so that I don't lose. It's bypass. Oh, DDoS is prevent res. Yeah, and then the Abagnale bypasses. Does he really get the effect? Are you sure? Oh, wait, oh, I understand. Actually, I think I'm wrong. I can't use the bypass effect. Oh, I see. Right. Um, the ability says bypass and ice currently being encountered. So unlike Inside Job, I actually do have to encounter the ice, which means you would still get the encounter effect also. Yep. Well, interesting. But whatever. Successful run. Let's expose this. You access punitive Counter-Strike. Oh boy. I did it. Yeah, the game is very mathy. All right. Ah. Right. Quest completed. Boom. No. Steal. Oh no. Got him. Sneaky, sneaky. I can't say that. People always get mad when you say that. It's some guy did it to me and I was like, man, I'm gonna go do that. Yes, I don't remember who I played. I played some guy, and he had this really weird DDoS quest complete silhouette deck, and I was like, "What are you doing? That's super cool." See you around, man. Thanks for playing. Well, all right. I got to do all the things my deck wanted to do, so that's fun. Ah. Okay, what time is it? How long have we been going? 2 hours? Gosh. Can we fit in a Jesminder game? Let's just try it, huh? One more game. And we'll try out this Jesminder deck. I don't know if it's good. It feels not good. Let's edit. We'll remove a rejig. No need for rejig. Well, that was fun. You know, it's always fun to get a more complicated inside job. I need to put inside job in that deck. It still felt so poor, though. Like, Zamba is not a money card. In the slightest. How many expose effects are in the game? There's not really that many. I don't know. I'm kind of like I really liked GPI net tap, but honestly, it's a tough choice with Awamakua because um, it's it's like the AI breaker that was just a little too strong. Ironically, like all of them, and it seemed like it could have been the one, you know. But what's interesting is it has so many support cards that you can't be locked out with it. You know, like the Core Pasta Ice, all their servers, they can't play a rush deck at all. It's just literally impossible. And because if they do, you can get, you know, 4 counters per turn, 4 strength per turn. And then you can get in all their servers, which gets you more strength and gets you money and whatever, and that's all cool. And they finally clear you out. They finally lock you out. And then you just get a couple one-shot expose effects and you're back in again. You know, and the only way to deal with it is to just have a ton of really strong ice everywhere. But then you can emergency shutdown. So it's like, ugh. I don't know. I feel like GPI net tap was restricted because of Awamakua as a means to weakening Awamakua. And I'm in support of that, I guess. I do really like Awamakua as a card. I wonder if maybe getting rid of Falsified would be enough um, to really just make it so that it wasn't too much. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Oops. Uh-oh. I accidentally left my game. Where'd it go? My game disappeared. Runner. My game exploded. Oh, we have a 4th viewer. Oh my gosh, this is great. So, Zach, what have you been playing recently, man? Anything cool? Anybody? Oh, nobody wants to play with a streamer. They hate me because I'm streaming. Oh, a Kumalo deck. We could just log in on an alt account while we wait and then go watch other people. Boop boo doop. Thrasnos. Sorry, I gotta paw off here. Boop. Alright. What do we got? Jesminder. So I don't really know. Wait, wasn't the Nisei tournament supposed to be this weekend, or are you practicing Zach for the Nisei tournament that's coming up at you know, globals or continentals is what they call it. Woo, huh? Oh, that's cool. Man, MTI is the worst. I'm so glad they banned it. Hooray. I know a lot of people are like staunch defenders of how balanced it is. I'm a little bit I don't know. I have a little bit less patience than I used to when it comes to effects that like massively change the game. Oh, okay, yeah. There was that. Oh, I didn't realize that the Nisei tournament was going beyond this weekend. Top 16 is this next weekend. Oh, I see. Oh, that's super exciting. Are people going to stream the thing? This is a really good starting hand. I got an Aesop's and a Cash and an Astrolabe. Okay. Dan's gonna stream it. That's cool. On his Code Marvelous stream. Sure Gamble, Astrolabe, Cash, Aesop's. 1, 2, 3. Enter. A Maryland campaign. Oh boy, I'm really happy I got. Okay, so with this deck, I actually included 3 Astrolabes just so I could get it early in case I play against a horizontal deck, and it feels good. Ooh, it feels good. Let's sell this. Let's draw. Draw. Oh, I have Maya. Wait, did I take out Ma? Why do I have Maya and Ma? I have 2. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. Okay, I didn't realize that Maya would actually be really good against this ID. We're gonna drop Rozeki, and then we're gonna Dirty Laundry Server 1. So we could actually use Maya to bury all of his agendas, which is super cool. Pay 3 to trash. Oh, nope, we can't because Maryland campaign has a shuffle effect, so we can't bury his agendas with Maya, which is too bad. Adonis. Okay. Oh. And an MCA austerity policy. Okay. Take clicks. 3 yeah. Well, I'm running Aesop, so it's not really that big of a deal, right? Astrolabe is amazing if you can get it early game. So let's see. Angolo Hot Pursuit. Well, yeah, all you do is you use Aesop's to sell the Astrolabe in the early in the mid game, and then you just reinstall your other console. Interesting. You get rid of the Astrolabe with Aesop's Pawn Shop. Yeah. How am I gonna get to that MCA austerity I need to trash this Adonis campaign. So we're gonna gain a credit and then run server 2. This Rozeki, I think, is really gonna pull a lot of value. Now with Sportsmetal, you gotta be really careful you don't, I'm actually, I wonder if maybe I should just let him, oh, thank goodness. What is that? Take clicks. What, is that like an NGO or something? I really want to do this hot pursuit. I'm almost like, okay, so that's an NGO. I'm just gonna install Rozeki. Oh, hey, I have a Paristia in this deck. That's excellent. Good for me. So hopefully, if he does score an agenda, we could hot pursuit and then just run his remote. Fairchild 3.0. I do not want to use Aesop's. Maybe I'll just... I don't have enough money. Urgh. Do I just do I just waste the hot pursuit? Yes, I do. And he res as an architect, which gets him. Well, he has 10 credits. I forgot. He has an NGO. So maybe we just sit back. I'm really worried he's going to score like an SSL or something. I kind of don't mind. But I can't install Angolo and also play Hot Pursuit because I just don't have enough money. So let's dig for more money cards here. Sure Gamble. And we'll drop the Aesops. So yeah, I have a Maw and I have a Maya. That wasn't intentional. I forgot to remove the Maya. But, you know. I think Maw is a stupid card, kinda. Two, three, four, five. Got him. Got the SSL endorsement. I like it. Alright, so he's still got... Oh, he gets 2. I forgot. So is this enough money? 7, potentially a 7 value ice here. So I've got 5, 6, 7. That'll leave me with 9. I think that's enough. Hot Pursuit. We'll see what we get. Oh, he's not going to res. Okay. Another SSL endorsement. Oh my goodness. Interesting. Well, let's go kill that Jinja then. And it might not be an NGO. I'll definitely check it at this point. Although, what is it then? And then we'll run Surface 4. Parisia only works on... It is an NGO. Oh, an Aggressive Secretary. That would be... Aggressive Secretary would be very good. Alright, 13 credits. He's good to go. Maybe I'll just throw down DJ Fenris and then run Archives. I really like Rizeki as a card. I feel like it's awesome. Oh, he's got his remote protected. Let's take clicks. So what does Ma do? Trash 1 card from HQ at random. Huh. That's really expensive too. Let's do DJ Fenris. And we're going to pull out Liza because this combo is massively imbalanced. And then we'll run HQ. Oh, a toll booth. Sure. He forces me to pay. I get through. Successful run. A biotic labor. Okay. And then we'll just run R&D. Oops. No. No, no. No. Undo click. Sorry, we run much better. Run server 3. That's the right move. Continue. 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 Successful run. Pay 3 to trash. So I guess since we've seen 2 SSLs, what that means is he's running you know, that really expensive to steal one. The one that costs a click and 2 credits to steal. Click. And he has a biotic. What's the biotic for? That's very interesting. Take clicks. Let's... Oh, I am maxed out on memory. I think I have Cyberdelia, though. Let's run Archives. There we go. Draw. Cool. Okay, so Cyberdelia and Cash. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh, I forgot to use Parisia on the MCA. Oh well. That was like 2 turns ago at this point. Oh, so he does have a Vitruvius, and now he has a Biotic Labor. Oh, that's not what I expected at all. Interesting. So we're going to Aesops. Trash that. I didn't expect him to have a non-3-pointer here. Well... Oh, I see. Okay, so we'll run... I don't know, probably run R&D, right? One minute, it's a rush deck. Next minute, it's a Doran's Blades deck. Okay, so we're gonna turn this into a dude, and then we're gonna break it. It was the first score 7 points in 1 turn HB deck. Trigger Cyberdelia for a credit. Yeah, it was in CI. I don't know where the name came from. Ah, an SSL, excellent. Okay. Well, what do we do now? I should... Huh. I really want to trigger this Hot Pursuit. I have enough to get in, but I need more money. And he has Biotic, so he can just straight up win off of Biotic at this point. He's going to draw 2. So I'm going to credit, and then I'm going to Hot Pursuit, which I think leaves me with exactly enough. Match the strength of Toll Booth, break 1 Code Gate, continue. And maybe we'll hit an agenda he pulls. Huh. A Maryland campaign. No. Yeah, we'll trash it so he doesn't install it in his remote there. And we'll dump this in Golo. So I install the Maya. I guess I could install Maya, install SMC, and then StimHack and SMC out. Something, I don't know. Oh man. That is interesting. So I'm gonna Aesop's Astrolabe. Take my clicks. I mean, what are the odds that that's the what is that? An NGO? I guess it's reasonably high. It's worth stim hacking for though, right? So we do All right. All right, so here's the combo. Ma, SMC, pop SMC to get Palangi, install Gauss, and then stim hack server 3. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, oops. Sorry, trigger Cyberdelia. And then it's just an NGO. And then man, what if it's NGO? Oh, that other three-pointer I can't steal anyway. Oops. Oh well. So we have 1 credit left. I was just considering my odds of stealing if it's Ikwa. So if it's an NGO and that's another Fairchild, I'm actually dead. Really? It's kind of a weird card. Saved me a lot of times, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to think of what happens if I hit another Fairchild, I die. But I just have to go for it, right? This is an NGO. This is definitely an NGO here. So the thing is, if that's an NGO and he pops another Fairchild 3.0, I die because I take a brain damage from the stim hack, which is really funny because I don't know how many times that's ever happened to a person before. Let's turn it into a barrier. Gonna match the strength. I'm gonna break 1, and then I'm going to force me to trash 2 cards. I'll trash Parisia. I'll trash Rezeki. I mean, I'm dead, right? It's definitely NGO. I'm jacking out. I'm jacking out. Oh, he can score it. He said GG. Oh, it really was an agenda. He's just kidding me. Oh my god, that's funny. What a troll. Oh my god. That was too good. Good. Alright. Well, I mean, I mean, lots of things in this game have made me sad. It's okay. It usually makes somebody else happy. Alright, so what's Aesop's Rizeki? Draw. Oh, can I, I've never seen someone install 3 clicks to prepare for run, then stim hack into a server, then jack out after they beat all the ice. I mean, I was just thinking if it's another Fairchild 2.0, 3.0, I'm going to die to the brain damage, which I am pretty sure it has never happened ever. And I don't want to be the first. I would rather lose on points. Don't worry, it's voting machine initiative. um, I don't know how quickly you rezzed. Super quick. And you install advanced, super quick. Like it was no big deal. And only one NGO is out so far. And I didn't want to die if it was. Sorry, can I take a credit from Rozeki before Aesopsing it though? So the cool thing is, you use Gauss with Palangi. That's pretty hot. Dude, Voting Machine Initiative is such a terrible card. Oh, I tried so hard to make it work. I'm just going to do this and hope he doesn't mind. Let's run. Let's draw. Run R&D. Palangi to turn this into a barrier. Wait, what? Why do I have to pay 2? This is guy's strength 1. Oh, dang. Break. Break. Trigger Sabodalia. Continue. Sure. This Maw might actually turn off like his biotic win. Because I know he has a biotic in hand. Maw, I don't know. This card seems... Oh, man. Excellent. What? Man. That's funny. Alright, what do we got? Adonis. Sure. No action. Store 3. Also thought you couldn't win off it because you wouldn't have enough money. Then I forgot about the SSL. And you said GG just as I was remembering you would get 3 creds. And I was like, ah, damn, misread it. Hilarious. Okay. So we're going to Aesops the Palangi. Take the clicks. So I need 4 credits to get through Surveyor. So I guess we'll Dirty Laundry Archives. Successful run. Oh, multi-threader. Oh, I have Nanoct, which is great. Oh, I wish I had the artist. Okay, artist. I'm not going to get in. Oh, I did. Oh, nice. So he can win as long as he draws an agenda. Lame. So I have to run R&D. I really want to use the artist right now. I want to use Kate and Katie. and Liza. Well, as much as I want to use the artist, I can't. So we're going to hit this. We're going to run R&D. Click, click. Make it a code gate. Break, break. Continue. Successful run. It's an IPO. Mill a random card from his hand. I mean, maybe he has more biotics. Oh, interesting. Oh, I bet that feels good. Actually, maybe Aesop's will become like the new... Actually, I was just... I have 3. That was an accident. I forgot to remove Maya. And I was thinking that would actually be really good. To slow them without scoring. But then I forgot Mara shuffles. So that's not good. What did he install on these remotes, huh? Probably like Maryland campaign or something. Okay. So I forgot to trigger Cyberdelia last turn. Let's take all the credits. Let's run R&D. We'll spend 2. We'll make it a code gate. Break. Break. Trigger Cyberdelia this time. This is pretty good. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, I am at 6. This one or the next one if this doesn't. Or every one till the game ends. Dude, this remote is insane. Oh, really? Why do you win? Why would he win? 'Cause snare? Ma might get your stuff. Or Liza might draw me another stim hack. Wait. Only have one. Never mind. Successful run. A hedge fund. Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna get in. Diesel. Oh no. Maybe I should just run archives. Running archives. Oh, you got me. GG. Penta advanced the NGO. That's funny. He's messing with my head. Damn, I feel like I have so much econ too, and I'm just like losing. It's because this remote was like amazing. Bonkers good. Oh, oops. Sorry, I didn't realize it was still my turn. Let's dump the Rizeki. Oh, you got me. Good game. That's good. That's not a biggie. Hmm. It was. I stim hacked in. Oh man. Yeah, it feels weird. I like the Palangi Gauss combo. Some guy showed me that, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. Then you sell Gauss and clone ship it. It's not that good, though. I didn't realize it boosted 2 for 2. I don't really like that. SSL is such a good agenda. Maybe if I had, like, a Maker's Eye. Feels like I'm missing some punch. What do I have in here? I don't even have the turning wheel. Hmm. It's really funny how, like, yeah, that surveyor wasn't really doing anything. Yeah. Yeah, this, Fairchild was good. Suffers a brain. Pays 4. That's good, Netrunner. How many agendas? Well, that was pretty fun. Okay, well that was good. I think we're 2.5 hours into the stream. It's probably time to call it, huh? So thanks for everybody who joined in, and everybody who's joining after the fact and watching the VODs. I'll put the well, I guess it doesn't really matter to you, but I'll put the game times in the notes. And thanks for watching, everybody. See y'all next time.